Chiefs who represent the top level of management and supervisory positions in the New Orleans Fire Department. We have reviewed the reform recommendations for many days now and many hours, as I'm sure all of you have, and as we've seen the presentation from the Civil Service staff. These reforms represent some very broad and sweeping changes to the existing rules. And we respectfully disagree with the city's administration in their assessment that these do not affect any changes in the checks and balances that we currently have in place, and it does take away some of the current protections. And we heard that from some of the civil service members themselves, staff members themselves. I can list our position pretty much in four categories. One, there are some reforms I think we can all agree upon. There are some reforms that are unclear and need some additional information. There are some reforms that we believe that are unconstitutional, and there are some reforms that present some legal issues, which, as we've seen, have already been addressed through litigation, and Civil Service had made those appropriate changes due to that past litigation that are in place today. The Nola Association of Fire Chiefs respectfully requests the Commission to reject all recommendations that have constitutional or legal issue implications and have the Civil Service staff and the attorneys review before we pass anything. We don't need another tier of lawsuits, another tier of judgments against the city. We can ill afford those. To effect any needed changes, the Nola Association of Fire Chiefs respectfully requests the Commission to support a referendum to enter into a shared understanding with the City Administration, the Civil Service Commission, Civil Service staff, of course including their attorneys, and most importantly, the loyal and dedicated public service employees who have committed their entire lives and career to serving the citizens of New Orleans. These public servants deserve a fair and equitable system that contains sufficient job protection with the appropriate checks and balances in place. We need to bring the stakeholders to the table to help develop this new plan. Change can be good, but I think we're going to get a lot more buy-in if you get all the participants and all the stakeholders participating in that change. And we do want a better and greater New Orleans workplace for the employees and for the citizens of the city. Thank you.